Hello and welcome. In this lesson of AutoCAD 2017 tutorial, we want to learn how to save. It's very important in your AutoCAD lesson because you might have done a lot of work. Maybe your system has a problem or your desktop has a fault and they suddenly seize electricity and you have not saved all that you have been doing. That means all your work will just come to naught and you start from scratch. So to prevent that, how do we save? Let's go to this big red arrow, letter A. The arrow here, you left click on it, a drop down menu will come down, you see save. This is how, but you will notice if you click it now, it will not show you anything because I already saved this tutorial that we are doing. I already named it. Assuming that you now want to save it again in another file name, you go back again, you left click on it, you go to save as. By the time you now click save as. By the time you click save as, a dialog box will now come out. You now change the name. Let's say we change the name to AutoCAD lesson. By the time you are through with that, now some people used to have this issue. I copied the AutoCAD 2017 for you. You are using AutoCAD 2010 because you cannot open it. This is one of the rules of AutoCAD. Please take note. If you are using a higher version of AutoCAD, let's assume you are using AutoCAD 2017 or 2018, anyone, and you now save that drawing as that AutoCAD 2017. If you give your file to somebody else that has AutoCAD 2016 or 2015 in his or her file, in his or her computer, the file will not open. It will say is in the higher version of AutoCAD. So to prevent that, you can change the settings from here. You just click this place, choose a lower version. You can even choose 2004, but me for this purpose I choose 2007 because many people now, at least the list that the version that people are using now is 2010. So by the time you do it like this, you now click save. You can see that the file has been saved now. You can see if you go up, you see AutoCAD lesson, what we wrote. We now have another file for AutoCAD lesson. So if somebody that is using AutoCAD 2007 copies this file into his computer, he will be able to open it. Please take note. It used to really cause a lot of problems for people that use AutoCAD if they do not take note of that in saving their documents. So that's all about saving. And there's another thing that I want you to take note of. We've already talked about it. We say there's one tool that we call undo. Maybe I did something like this and I didn't want it to be like this. I wanted to go back. Instead that you click undo or you click Ctrl Z, either of the two, you now see that line has gone back to where it was in the previous state. So let's take note of undo. Redo is to redo what you did. Undo is to go back. To undo what you did is which is a very simple English term. By the time we are going through all these things, we shall be getting to know more and more about it. There's also another tool that we need to know about, which is called plotting. Plotting in AutoCAD is also called printing. So by the time we get to that place, we will delve more, because AutoCAD plotting is not like the ordinary plotting that you use in Microsoft Word or Microsoft Excel. It has its own way of plotting. So we also go deep into it in our subsequent lessons. Thanks for listening.